You found the quick review of Algebra 1. This is parallel and perpendicular lines. And so what this is actually writing the equation of a line parallel to a given line through a given point, or perpendicular to a given line through a given point. So what we have here is the given line. It's right here, y equals 5/3 x minus 1, graphed right here in blue. And then we also have a point, so we want parallel lines and perpendicular lines not only parallel to the given line, but through the given point. Okay, so the key to everything is y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form. You also have to remember a couple things. So let's go ahead and do parallel first. So remember, when you talk about parallel lines, you're talking about the same slope. Same slope. So therefore, I know that the slope of my line that's parallel is 5/3. Now again, remember, whenever you have the slope and a point, you can find the y-intercept, point slope form, or you can use y equals mx plus b. Use the x-coordinate and the y-coordinate of a given point. So y is 1, m is 5/3, x is 3, plus b. So add a -5 to both sides, and -4 equals b. So here's our parallel line. Y equals 5/3 x minus 4. So I'm going to do the y-intercept, right? Remember how to graph? Graph the y-intercept first, -4. Use your slope to find the second point, up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the right 3. And lo and behold, I'm right there at my point. Won't always be that case, but the line will go through that point. And there's my parallel line. So I have a line parallel and through the given point. All right, so what about perpendicular? So you have to, with perpendicular lines, you have to remember that the slopes are negative reciprocals. So negative reciprocals for the slope. Negative means if one's positive, the other's negative. That's all we mean by that. Okay, so the given line had a slope of 5/3. So my perpendicular line will have a slope of -3/5. So the reciprocal, the given line was positive, so this one has to be negative. Again, how do I want to find b? Can use the point slope form, or I like to use, again, y equals mx plus b. I just use it for everything. It's one thing to remember. Okay, so my y again is 1, right? I'm using the coordinates from the point. Y is 1. My slope is -3/5 for my perpendicular line. My x is a 3 plus b. Got to play around a little bit with fractions. So I have a -9/5 on the right, so I'm going to add a +9/5 to both sides. And of course, a 1 is 5/5 plus 9/5, 14/5 equals b. So what is the equation of our perpendicular line? Here, let me do it in red. Y equals -3/5 x plus 14/5. Okay, this one's a little bit harder to graph. 14/5 is what? Almost 3. It is what? 2 4/5. So we're talking right about there, right? And I'm going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go to the right 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, we didn't go through that given point, but we will right now, right? See how we go through that given point, and we are perpendicular. And by the way, we would be also perpendicular to that. And hey, do you want to throw in a little bit of alternate interior angles? How about alternate exterior angles, right? 7, 8. How about some corresponding angles that are congruent for parallel lines? A lot you can do with it. Hey, parallel and perpendicular lines, writing the equation. Remember, parallel lines, same slope, right? They're parallel. Perpendicular, negative reciprocals. The rest we know how to write the equation of a line.